Alright, what is good, people? So I've got a special video for you lot today. We're fixing this piece of metal, as we can see, absolutely thick. I believe this is Mac Studio 2022, so the M1 Pro or M1 Ultra version. Now I don't know the specifications of this. I bought this on eBay for I believe it is. Now the description with this is apparently there's a glass of water dropped on this. I don't know how the you drop water on this, but the only way I believe that this could have happened is, let's say this is on the table here, yeah, that where my Mac Studio is, and then I got a glass of water here, and then the glass of water fell on the table, and then somehow the air ventilation got pulled in water. That's the only probable cause that I believe could have been the reason why this got water damage. Now the other question that comes into play is, how the F do you water damage something like this? When you look at the price tag, second hand probably about 1.3k. With that being said, I believe that the power supply is something that's broken in this, because I have tried to turn it on and it doesn't turn on. I can show you lot on my TV behind that it don't turn on, but we gonna open this and I've got a replacement power supply ready to be fit into this. And last but not least, you ain't never seen no one fixing MacBooks looking as fly as me, bro. Look at, check the feet, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Anyways, I'll catch you lot in the next scene. You did. Now I'm knelt down on the floor. Sounds a bit sus, but we gotta do it, man. We gotta do it. So it takes in this weird ass 3-pin power supply. Now the thing is, this didn't come with anything else. And the way this was packaged, it was this in a box, no bubble wrap, nothing. So it's just this in a box. It's in pretty nice condition, I'll be honest. And the other thing is, it has been opened before, as we can see from this, because there should be a rubber seal around here. Unfortunate, but I still have hopes for this, because I don't know how much you can damage something like this with water, especially when it's gone in the bottom. That's what I assume. I asked him how exactly, but he didn't go into detail. This is the power cable here, as we can see. It's 3-pin. So I don't know if you lot heard that, but there's a little bit of a clicking sound, so that indicates there's some sort of power going from this wire into this. Now we need to check if it works. Power button here doesn't work, as I said, so we're gonna replace the power supply on this. All right, so we're back with the Mac Studio. Now we're gonna open this up and I'm gonna show you lot what I believe could be the problem, which is the power supply. So these are the tools I'm gonna be using. TH9, so a T9 I believe it is. I don't know why it's got H on it. I have seen people open this before, but this thing is sick. So look, put a light on it, so it's so sneaky. I'm gonna leave it on though. Okay, so the guys tighten this like crazy. I think there's about 10 screws to do this, because like I said, I've watched a video of me doing this and it's not that much of a hassle to open this, to be honest. If only you lot could see the way I'm standing and doing this. Is it insane? So that's okay. Is that dust? So we see a bit of liquid there. Okay, that's not water like the guy said. That's a bit concerning. I believe this could be tea or something. That's a bit concerning. But we can see, is this dust? That's not dust. This is like some burning marks. Like, you know when, let's say, a capacitor is on there and it just blows. Not good. That's not good. Okay.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv.
Let me move it this way. So, as far as I remember, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4 are to pull the power supply out. These 2 are the connectors. So let's undo those 2 first. Those 2 done. I'll just pull the head out. God dang, bro, I'll be saying some sus today. Ah, man. Yeah, fuck that, man. How can it get... Okay, you know what? I might not be using the right size. Now, let's see how I pull this out. This goes up like this. I'm going to move a bit closer and see. Okay, so there's a cable on my thumb here. And let me just pull this... Okay, so that's not good. This cable just came out easily. That's not good. Then I believe, yeah, okay, this goes to the power socket at the back. I should have mentioned, it's not good the way I'm touching this. Imagine I get like a little shock or something crazy. So this had been opened before by the looks of it. It does have dust and nothing crazy. Okay, so there's a little bit of a burning mark here. Not too bad. I'm going to go off camera and quickly check if there's anything going on under here. And I'll be back to you lot. So as I'm unscrewing this plate to take this out, there was a missing screw there. Again, not looking good. But it doesn't look like anyone's done any work on it. So I hope we're in the clear. I hope so. And two of these screws are like different sizes. So this just pulls out like this. Okay, so there's no marks under here. So I've checked this for about 10-15 minutes. I don't see any signs of water on this, which again, like I said initially in the video, I suspected that maybe someone just dropped water on the table and it pulled up. Well, it's not water anymore, but it's some sort of liquid. Let's say someone dropped liquid on the table and it pulled it up through the air vents, somehow damaging the power supply there. Now, if we look here, there's no signs of corrosion, nothing. I literally looked at this for 10-15 minutes. There's nothing. This is just a bit of dirt. I don't know what it is, but there's no signs of corrosion, which is pretty... I'm gassed. I don't care if there's dust in there. I ain't going to clean it, but because it's not that much. But okay, this is looking hopeful. Now, let me show you guys what my plan is. My plan is to do this. Let me show you guys the new power supply. The man behind the camera. I have opened this before, but I haven't like opened the power supply as such. So this is the box. I can't show these numbers, but this is the box. And it came directly from Apple's self-service repair center, which is called Spot. I may, if I can... at the end of this video, I will show you guys where I bought it from exactly and how to get to the link. So you guys know, you can buy like iPhone parts, of course, ridiculous prices, but I couldn't find a power supply on eBay or anywhere, because how often would someone break a Mac Studio is a question that we got to ask as well. It's not often at all, so it is what it is. Then in the box, it's a nice little box, to be honest. You can throw the box away. Now the power supply is in here. My nose is running. God damn. The power supply is in here, the new one. So let's see what it looks like. Because I did open this box, but I didn't really like have a look in it. Okay, so it's in like this, some sort of anti-static bag it's in. So it says, attention, static sensitive device, handle only at static safe work. As you can see there, okay, you can't, I don't know if on the video recording it'll be the right way, but you can see that there. Now let's put it back. Okay, again, it says don't touch it. Of course, this is a brand new power supply. As we can see, let's compare it to the old one quickly before we get into installing it. I'm probably like creeped up on it. It looks different. It doesn't have this circular thing the original one had. And yes, it is for the right one, because I made sure I checked the right specs. And I don't know the specs of the computer, by the way. So this is the power supply. Now, I didn't see anything wrong with this power supply at the front. This one obviously works because it's brand new. But I did notice one thing about this old power supply. It has a lot of scratches on the back, and it looks like someone peeled away at this. So let's have a look at this. I'm going to switch camera angles again so you can see. So let's have a look at the old power supply before we put the new thing in and see if it works. Alright, so I'm back. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This is the old power supply. Like I was saying, it looks like someone opened it. Now, I don't recommend you guys do this because I don't want anyone getting electrocuted or anything from any potential like electricity or some sort of current that's still flowing in here. So I don't recommend you do it. Try pull this off. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So I feel like someone's opened this before. Now, we can have a look at the bottom of this. Oh, I already see some signs of blown something on here. So can we see? I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you see this here? That's not a good sign. And there, can we see there? So right here as well. 1, 2 and 3. So this power supply definitely had issues. Somehow liquid did get into it, which is a good sign because the logic board isn't messed up. Put that to the side. Now let's see if there's anything going on here. Oh yeah, we see it right there. Definitely 100% liquid got in there. Otherwise this mark wouldn't be there for sure. Liquid definitely got onto that for sure. For sure. Definitely cracked. So as I suspected, power supply definitely has issues. Now we're gonna have to check with the new power supply if this computer even turns on. If it does, hell yeah. Alright people, we're back on our knees. So I just gotta roll with it. I've gotta roll with it. Also, just for safety, turn the power off and then connect it, which I didn't do last time. So power connected and HDMI connected. Now before I press the power button, I am going to move it back to the TV. Alright, I'll move my camera back. We're gonna try this. The Lords above, please, 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 God, please make this work. Please, I beg you. Thank you. So we can see here. Oh my God. We got a picture. We back in business, baby. We back in business. Let's get this big. Alright, people. I'm gonna take my keyboard and mouse, zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. We're gonna put it in. Damn! I've got the password in as the seller told me, and we're gonna press enter. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell you lot how much I paid for this. Before we do that, let's check the specs of the computer. It is Apple M1 Max right here. M1 Max. Okay, so it's 2022 model. 64 GB RAM. That's already deep. That's already pretty good because usually it's 32. Memory 64 GB. 24 cores. Okay, let's go to hardware. 10 core CPU. Okay, so 8 performance and 2 efficiency. Not bad. It could have been higher, but 64 GB of RAM is pretty decent. Oh, and let's check the storage. 2 terabytes of storage, people. 2 terabytes of storage. I'm going to switch to my other computer and let's do it. Alright, so I'm back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check the price. Again, am I not the flyest technician on YouTube? Leave a comment down below and let me know. This is what we do. So if you can't find the website, this is where I ordered it from. So Apple self-service. You can just type this on Google. Apple self-service. Okay, so this is how I found it. I found this about 1.5 years, 2 ago. It has parts for anything, like anything that Apple sells within recent years. I believe anything after Apple's own M1 CPUs and stuff, it's all there. So all the parts and tools from the self-service. Okay, so this is already a link, so you can click on this. So I've clicked on self-service. Okay, now I've clicked on self-service. Now I'm not going to sign in because I don't want to give my details away, but we can go to start your order and then we can do product. Select product. Now, as I said, displays, which I'm going to assume is for iMacs, iPhones. Tools, I mean, you don't need to take their tools. I'm pretty sure their tools are just a bump. So there's Mac desktops. We need Mac desktops. We don't need the tools. We need Mac desktop. Now, product model is, as we saw on TV over there, it is a Mac Studio 2022. Now, you have to search the serial number. Alright, people, so I'm back. For some reason, it's saying unable to proceed with this serial number, which is weird, because how the hell did I get the port? But let me show you the email that I got, and then that way we can see how much it is, because this is annoying. I wish it showed it. Alright, people, so I'm back. So I just signed into my order thing. I don't know why it wasn't showing it. So as we can see here, I'm gonna have to blur my names and stuff out, but as we can see here, power supply for the Mac Studio 2022. Now we look at the serial number. Obviously I ain't gonna show you the serial number, but that's what it is. Quantity 1, total price £149.14, potential credit 25, credit status none. So I ordered this on the 26th of May because I've had this for almost a month, or maybe actually no, it's just over a month now. So I've had this for just over a month. I unfortunately can't get that £25 back for that broken power supply because I could have sent that back and got it. So this would have actually cost me £124 in reality if I sent this back. However, I didn't have time and I got that £20 back with the VAT return anyway, so who gives a fuck. Yeah, so that's what I want to show. How long did it take to come? I think it took like 5 days to come, which is pretty insane. Damn. Do I recommend you do this for, let's say, other parts? No, because the logic board for this 1,600 just for the logic board. You might as well go on eBay and buy a second-hand one. So if the logic board was fried, I would have thrown this away, or I would have sold it, not thrown it away. The total cost for this was £205 for the Mac Studio. Price will be here for the Mac Studio that I bought on eBay. Price will be here for the power supply, which was £145. 149 pounds. So 149 plus 205, so that makes it 354 pound. I got a Mac Studio for 354 pound. God damn. And I bought this Mac Mini M2 Pro for 920. So if we're talking about value, that thing there is a machine, bro. You won't be able to, I think you get M1 Mac Minis for that price, maybe less. So insane. Let's just go on eBay and just see what these are going for. So Mac Studio 48, okay, M1 Max 1 terabyte. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go into the cheapest price and let's just go item location UK, buy it now, best match lowest price. Let's see what comes up. So let's just look at the prices roughly for a standard stock model. So we got 1 terabyte. This guy, okay, he's got a higher spec. This guy is stretching it a bit. M1 Max, 32 GB, 1 TB. Okay, that's 1,600. A brand new okay, that's M2. M1 Ultra. Okay, that's M1 Ultra. 500. Okay, so this is a stock model one. This one here. So it's 512 GB SSD and 32 GB RAM, and we've got the same CPU and GPU. So this guy's selling it for 1.4. This guy's selling the same one as this guy for 1.4 as well. M1 Max. Okay, so 32 core GPU and 1 terabyte SSD. Okay, so this is how I would price the one that I have. So M2 Max for that much? Not bad, not bad. So how I would price it, I would probably list my one up on eBay for this much, because it has 64 GB RAM and it has 2 terabytes of storage. Someone's gonna pay it. You could probably even risk. I could probably even risk listing it higher. I'll probably get even more. So see, this is a bit cheaper, but it's not that much of a difference. Like, this is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I can't make this video up. I don't know why I got that so cheap. First of all, I don't know why the guy sold it for £205. That's where the main question lies. Why are you selling it for that low? Then the second one is, how the F do you liquid damage it? And then again, I explained it. And the third question is, how much money will I make off of this? So if I sell this on eBay for £1,700, let's just stick. I like to stick to lower numbers. Let's say I sell this on eBay for 1,500. Now eBay fees are 6.9. Now let's work out what 6.9 of 1,500 is. So 0.069 times 1,500. Okay, so that's £103.50 on eBay fees. Now what we do is 1,500 minus £103.50. That's £1,396.50 for the computer. Now we minus, how much was the power supply? 149 plus £5, which is 154. So £354 minus £354. That's how much it cost me. That's how much profit I'm left with. £1,042.50. I made a bag in about half an hour. I think that, deadass, I think that's my record up to today. I've got crazy turnover, whatever. I think that's the fastest £1,000 I made in half an hour. That's crazy. Maybe less because I knew what I was doing, and maybe less because obviously I'm recording the video, so it's a bit longer. But all in all, bro, £1,042 for half an hour. Even if it was 10 hours worth of work, that's £100 an hour. We chilling, baby, we chilling. Anyways, I hope you lot enjoyed the video. I got more of these coming. I mean, I don't even have to open broken things. I can just open fully working things and just do something crazy. If you lot want to know what I do, then stay tuned. And I got more of these videos coming for y'all. So you let me know what you want to see, and we can go from there. More music on the way, more videos on the way, more me on the way, more swag on the way. I'll see you lot in a bit. I'm out.